So, oh my god! Oh! Hi! We actually got the right mic, and we got a mic. Hello. Anyway, so Pokemon Legends ZA has literally just dropped, like, not even a month ago. Like, the most news I've seen of it, like, recently, like, the latest is like 3 weeks. So we're hopping on the train. So basically, with Pokemon Legends ZA coming out, I was kind of interested on how do people feel about it, because a lot of people, at least the critics, they're not loving it. Like, it has been getting a lot of, like, not very promising takes. But before we even get into Legends, I didn't even finish Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that came out like 6 years ago. So I just kind of wanted to, like, say my take on Sword and Shield and see if I should actually even go into Legends afterwards, because at this point it's not looking that good. Like, I mean, I've seen a lot of videos on it. I've seen people critiquing it, like, literally, like, beat 'em ups. It's talking about how the trees are lazy, there's no grass, windows are looking kind of whack, which, I mean, fair, like, it is quite literally copy and paste. The balconies are stuck on the building. They're not even balconies, they're just paintings of a balcony. You can move on the roof. Don't know why I would want to do that. I never had to do that in any other game. Why would I do that now? Point is that I've been seeing a lot of people saying their takes, and it's more negative than positive. Though apparently a leak for the end just came out. I don't know how you do that, but I'm not gonna watch that yet. Just in case I do end up wanting to get the video, I just wanted to say my take on Sword and Shield to see if I really should try. Because I didn't play Scarlet, unfortunately. What is... Oh. I didn't play Scarlet and Violet, so... I missed a game. Whatever, right? I haven't really played a Pokemon game before Sword and Shield. In fact, I only really watched the one, I think it was Alpha Sapphire? I think it was that one. It was the one with, like, the bird that goes flying in. I don't know if that's Arceus or Sapphire. Either way, I'll find out. But basically, I just got back into Sword and Shield, and I left it alone for a straight 5 years. I left it alone for 5 years because even though it came out in 2019, I didn't get it until 2020. And so from about December of 2020 to April 2021, I was playing Sword and Shield, and I dropped it. And the only reason I can remember is because Gym Leader B was making me very mad, and even after I apparently beat her, which I didn't even know I did, I left because I just wasn't enjoying it. But I remember just loving the trailer. I was so crazy for it. Like, me and my brother and my sister, we would sit there and just watch gameplays of it and trailers and stuff like that. We went stupid for it. So to actually have the game and then not really enjoy it kind of threw me off, which is why I'm a little skeptical about Legends ZA, because okay, if you keep seeing me reach, my tablet keeps trying to die, and that's where my notes are. So anyway, that's why I'm kind of skeptical about Legends ZA, because it looks great and then you play it and it's just like so I remember liking most parts of it. I love the characters, except for BD. We hate BD. Loving the characters, loving the Dynamaxing, I think that was all. I didn't really like the story. The lore wasn't really that interesting to me. I didn't find much in it, but I was like 12, so. No, a 12-year-old can appreciate lore. I take that back. It just wasn't good to me. And now revisiting it now, yeah, no, it's still not that good to me. It doesn't matter. Like, even if I am putting my entire 100% brain into it, I just don't think it's good. And I think that's enough to say that I just don't like it. My gameplay so far. First things first, the novelty wore off. It's just not as interesting to me anymore. Like, I haven't watched any gameplays on it lately, no trailers, because I've been playing it myself, because I have no need to look at those things. And I come back to it, I'm just like, oh, this is kind of, it's a little boring. It's a little boring. But getting to, like, each gym leader was fairly entertaining. The one thing I didn't really like about getting from gym leader to gym leader is that in between, Sonia, whatever her name is going to try to talk to you at some point. And I don't care, because most of her dialogue is about the lore that I don't care about. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Sonia. I don't really like her character. I hate seeing her. I hate just being told of her, because that means I have to hear more about stuff I don't care about. Some of the characters I really start to dislike, like Hop, Leon. Like I started to hate Leon. Well, I didn't hate Leon, but I'm definitely hating Hop. And I still don't like Beatty, but I don't even see Beatty. So I'm pretty sure he got like taken out because like bullying you, something like that. I think he got taken out of the competition completely. But whatever the case, he's not here anymore. And I'm fine with that. I've never really, like, most of my takes from most of the characters, they kind of went a little negative. Except for Marnie. I ended up actually really liking Marnie. And Team Yell, I kind of respected a little bit. I appreciate them a little bit, but I still don't really like them. But whatever. Another gripe was just that the game is too easy. It's weird because that's why I quit, because it was too hard. I just didn't have the right Pokemon or the type I should have had. But the point is that I it's too easy. I ripped through those gym leaders like nobody's business, and there was no challenge, which was weird because aren't these gym challenges? I just supposed to be going through it. Like, I could be lying, what? But the point is, it's just I just didn't think there was much to it. Like, I'm going against these leaders, and it's almost at this point where I'm not, why are you a leader if I'm able to beat you so fast? I'll beat them with the same 2 Pokemon I started with. And it's like, well, they're not OP. They're like average level where they should be. Like, I'm not over capping the levels. Like, no, you're just boring and you're weak. Most of the leaders took me about 2 tries. Well, that's a lie. Only 3 of the leaders took me 2 tries. Now, it's a water type because I chose Sobble as my main character. We love Sobble. The rock type because, girl, I don't know. I thought that was the fighting type at first, which is the other one that took me like 4 tries. B took me forever. But the rock type, I prepared for a fighting type battle instead of a rock type battle. So yeah, I failed the first time. Whatever, that was my fault. But then even Ryan, who was hyped up the entire time to be Leon's rival, really hard, like just horrifyingly, really difficult to beat. And even when I walked in, he was like, "You're the first one to come into my dojo." And I'm like, the first of many. Because why am I able to do this so easily? Why are you not good? Like, you're supposed to be Leon's rival, the champion, the unbeatable champion, and I beat you in 30 seconds? That's a lie. 5. But the point is, it's just, I need to stop saying that. Oh my god. It just was too easy. And for someone who they kept hyping up to be extremely strong, he was dog water at best. Still love Ryan though. Still love Ryan. Other things about this game was just that dialogue cringe, story cringe, running animation even more cringe. Everything was just cringe to me, and it's like, I hate to use that word, especially because it's being overused, but it's like, I feel like that's the only word to describe it. It's just cringe. Like, it's not good. The lore is heavy cringe. Like, it's just not cool. Calling something the darkest day has to be the laziest like naming I've ever seen in my life. Like, the darkest day. Did it get dark? Like, why? That is so vague. Anyway, why does one? Oh, it's on low battery mode. Let me turn that off, because that is gonna be the end of my days if I gotta keep turning this back on. It's off. Okay, it's off. I think the dialogue is another reason why I kind of stopped liking Leon, because everything he said was so generic. And I was like, you're supposed to be my inspiration and you can't give me 2 original words of advice? Excuse me? Like, and Hop was... that's why I stopped liking him too. He was just too obsessed with his brother. It was like, it was unhealthy. If I hear this dude say anything about his... But that's also another reason why I kind of stopped liking Hop. He was just too obsessed. If I heard him talk anything about beating me, us being rivals, or Leon again, I think I would have shot him myself. Like Sobble, I named him Prince. Prince literally has a move called Water Snipe. Yeah, straight between the eyes, because I can't stand you, Negro. Like, only good thing I could really say is that the character designs were nice. I messed with them. except for Leon's outfit. That stuff was atrociously disgusting. Like, whoever is his stylist needs to be fired on deck, because that's the only thing he wears. It's in his closet, and the whole thing needs to be turned out upside down, up backwards, inside out. Like, throw the whole thing away, because none of it's worth it. Clock T. Like, I know I'm not the best stylist, but I could come up with something. Look at this shirt. Yeah, peak fashion. Another thing was the character depth. And no, this is not a positive, this is another negative. The character depth was so shallow. The only people that really seemed like they had something like going on was Beatty, and that's it. Like, nobody else had some real motivation. Like, and he didn't even have a motivation. He was just some spoiled kid, which was weird, because I don't think he has a family. So how are you spoiled? I forgot his whole character lore, so I'm not even gonna tap into that. But it was just like, he was so rotten. But at the very least, he had a distinguishable personality, because every one of these characters were the same person, copy and paste. When I say you could take out the characters and replace them with NPCs, it'd be the same game. The only thing it would lose is this small bit of visual appeal, because all the characters would look the same. I'm telling you, it was nothing crazy, nothing special about any of them. The only other two characters that had something was Marnie and Pierce, and that's when you beat Pierce and then Marnie comes in and... Ow. Ugh. Team Yell had a little bit too. It was just like, oh, you found out that like the reason they keep like running up behind Marnie is because they want her to win, because their place is just so impoverished. Like, it's actually kind of interesting. Like, I think that's the only like route that I actually had fun going to, because it was so different from the others. I walked in, and I mean, there was an alley. I was like, why can't I explore the town? Like, it's just one road. I was like, oh my god. And so the whole time while you're trying to get to Pierce, you keep getting bombarded by Team Yell. They're trying anything to make sure you don't get in. They even shut the main entrance so other challengers couldn't make it. But because you battled Marnie and she actually likes you, she let you in. Which, I don't think she was trying to stop anyone from getting in, but she definitely helped you get in. She definitely didn't stop the barricades. So anyway, you get there and Pierce is just like, oh yeah, we can't even Dynamax. Like, that's how small the stadium is. And I was like, well, low-key, we love the character depth. We love the small bits of lore and backstory. Like, this just isn't the wealthiest place to be. It's not like all the other places where they can afford a big stadium. They have some random junkyard which I'm not sure what it would be called, but it's just some random area with a gated fence. And you can't Dynamax your Pokemon because the space is this big compared to somewhere like anywhere else that's like this huge. So yeah, and then at the end of the battle, Pierce is just like, oh, I want to hand over my gym leaderness to you. And she was like, how am I supposed to be a champion if I take your leadership? And he was like, you're right. And I want the best for you. They don't even look like siblings. It's okay. It's fine. Siblings don't have to look the same. Me and my sister don't look that much alike anyway. I look like my father. She looks like her mother. Our mother. The point is that they actually had something. As much as I thought Pierce was low-key cringe, his whole character design was kind of cool to me until I walk into his stadium and all I see is with zero lyrics. He's lip syncing to instrumentals. I'm confused. Like, oh, he was just making noise, and it was like, where's the noise? Like, lip syncing nothing. It was so cringe. Like, I was like, oh, okay, that's enough out of you, sir. And I one-hit wondered him. Gone. So all in all, the game quality, like, I'm not even a big critic. I'm not even a big critic, but like, I'm literally a casual gamer. I am not looking into this stuff like that. Like, I just play to play, you know. Like, I'm not even looking at the trees, I'm not even looking at the windows. I'm just playing the game, you know. And so for me to still notice how like lazy this game was put together was beyond me. Like, years coming back and I still don't think it's that good. Like, it was kind of a letdown because I was kind of banking on it being good, but whatever, right? the whole thing is that it's playable. At the very least, at its core, it's playable. It is a Pokemon game. And did I have fun challenging the gym leaders? Yeah. Did I like going through all the different routes? Yes. Do I care for the story? I forgot to say this. When I tell you they do not care about their character, like their whole like world lore, it's so funny because when you leave the battle with Ryan, like after winning, you see Sonia and she's like, bro, I have to tell you something. And I'm like, what? Because I'm a little late to the Darkest Day drama. Like, I've been gone for 5 years. I have no clue what's happening. And so she comes back and she goes, you know, I think this is where the hero's bathed. I don't care, and people bathe in bathtubs, but I'm not asking who personally goes in it. Like, and I was like, only Pokemon go in here. Well, then maybe they're Pokemon. Maybe those heroes are not people like you thought it was. Whoops, whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you to that. And then she gets put, like her gran passes down her like professor coat to her, and she's just completely flabbergasted. Like, girl, I'm baffled, because who said you needed a promotion? You get low grade work. Like, if this is S tier, you're F tier, bro. Like, you're below. You can't even be seen on the screen. That's how bad you are. Like, you are not the investigator. You are not a professor. You are garbage. I was like, oh my god, there's no way she's getting this coat right now. And her girl was like, well, you just been doing so much good work. Where's the progress? Because it's not being made. So I was flabbergasted about that, and I did not care. I was gonna say I wanted her to fail, but she's not really doing much of winning either, so anyway, I just thought it was kind of crazy. And it's also kind of wild how we finally tell her that we saw the sword Pokemon, because I got sword instead of shield. We saw the sword Pokemon like ages ago, like before we even started the real challenges. Like, I think we were on our way to our first gym leader, and me and Hop saw the sword Pokemon. Yeah, no, the heroes are Pokemon. It doesn't take much to know that. I mean, I can still be wrong, but even if I am wrong, I don't care, because this freaking lore is boring. Like, I've never been so uninterested. Never been so uninterested. So back to our last thoughts, because I definitely went on a tangent. I do not recommend this game. I don't think that if you have the money, don't buy it. But if you already have it, play it, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's playable. The designs are okay. Like, I mean, it's probably the best thing the game's got going for it. I'm not done with it. So I do want to do an update on how I feel in the very end. And probably that'll be a lot shorter of a video, just because I've already kind of said most of my thoughts on it. But yeah, like, do not buy this game. It's not worth it. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you have it and you want to finish a game, play it. Like, you need something to do, play it. It's just like mindless playing, go ahead. But because I'd be needing a game like that, just a game I could just start running around and just start doing stuff without thinking too hard, like Persona. Persona is definitely a way more fleshed out game. Definitely would recommend playing that. I also haven't finished that one, so I can't even tell you if it's like great, but have you heard the reviews? They're pretty good. And even though I'm not that far into it, because I'm stuck on this very specific part that everyone seems to be flying by for some reason, I still enjoy it anyway, and I still find myself coming back to it. So yeah, there's definitely a better option. So yeah, it does the bare minimum, and it could be better with time. But when would Game Freak ever give a game more time? Like, sounds as if it could be a good game if you just paid attention to it. I don't know, man. Like, huh? Like, anyway, that's my take. And in the end, after saying all that, like, actually just saying everything I just said, I don't think I'm going to get ZA. The only thing it really has going for it is it's like megas. I think it's a mega. Yeah, its megas look cool. I love the open world look to it. though I've been told that Scarlet and Violet was supposed to be open world and you couldn't even go into any of the buildings. Like, okay. Anyway, Poke Center, and that's it. You want your hair done, go to Route 9. Outside of that, you can't go nowhere else except for the rooftops, loser. Like, clearly. So, I do want to try Scarlet and Violet, but I don't even know if it's worth it. I do like the school aesthetic thing that they put on it. I think that's really interesting. And if I do get Legend ZA, it's solely just because of Carbo. Yeah, Corbo. Oh, he's fine for no reason. Like, aside of that, I mean, they got character customization. That's nice. ZA, that is. Yeah, they got nice customization. Like, because I never realized how much I actually valued looking like myself until there was no option to look like myself, and I was just like, oh. So it's either like I'm a tanned white girl or I'm a white girl, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just not that, but it's okay because like it's the game you're playing for, not the character customization, so it's fine. But all in all, Sword and Shield wasn't worth it, but I am enjoying it, I guess. Like as a game, no, it is not worth whatever how much it is, like 60-80 bucks. Like Nintendo always seems to feel like their games are worth when they're not. The only games that were really worth that much was Zelda. Period. Zelda. That's it. Calls of the Lamb too, but that's only like $20. So, yeah, it's definitely worth $20. In fact, I'd go up to $25 to $30 just because it is that peak for me. So, the point is, we're not saying that phrase again. The lesson learned: if you have the money, don't pay for it. As a game, it sucks, but like if you have it, you can enjoy it. Like it's not like completely devoid of enjoyment, but I wouldn't grab it because you feel like it. Like, I mean, it's an alright game. It's like barely decent, but it's just when you know how much more could be done if they just cared. Yeah, no, it's not that good. It's just not worth your time. I don't think I'm gonna get Scarlet and Violet, and by this rate, after everything I said, I don't think I really plan on getting ZA either, to be frank. It's fine though. I mean, I've never really been a big Pokemon fan like that anyway, though I did want to start getting into like the older games, so I was gonna emulate it, but that's boring. So yeah, anyway, the point is, we're done. It's Wally for the win, so you can literally never lose. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. It's literally 5:09 p.m. for me, so night. I'm about to eat dinner and I'm about to roll over. Like, have a good time and remember to shine, my loves. Bye.